live now. So, as usual, I introduce myself. I'm José from TNT. That's, I believe, this Smash is a fun, effective, natural, and many other things to improve our English. About myself, a little bit. I I live in Tatiba City, small town. I have been studying on TNT since July 2021, and I'm a host here. And I'm the same, all of you guys, just try to improve my English, just to become more confident to talk each other. And here is the place that you could do mistake, you could talk loudly, doesn't matter. And about TNT, this is a conversation platform for all levels, beginning, intermediate, even though advanced. This is not a regular class, and we are not here to teach you anything. However, we're gonna practice together in a real environment. So, um, that's myself. That's it. I just jumped to Luis, and as usual, could you introduce yourself for us, please, Luis?
Yes, my name is Luis. I'm 30 years old and I'm living in a small city in Minas Gerais countryside. It's a city called Martin Campos with 10,000 inhabitants. And that's it. I like to study English to improve my communication skill, and this is why I'm here. And I like to ride a bike. I like my dog. I have a dog. I like dogs, and that's it.
Okay, great. And are you excited for a holiday the next
Yes,
Friday? Yes.
yes, of course.
Nice. Do you have some plans for that?
Just take a rest.
Take a rest. Okay, yes. Just waiting for the end of the year just to enjoy the celebration.
Yeah,
Yes. I love the Christmas.
probably Probably I will ride a bike or do some small exercise and stay with my
Nice.
family, something like this.
Yes, I'm not sure 100% that it will be like a chilly day. I mean, no raining or no cold, but yes, let's try to see that. Okay, let's jump to Leticia. Hello, Leticia. How are you?
Hello, guys. I'm great, and you?
Great, great. So,
Um,
yeah, it's nice to see you here again. Your turn, please.
yes, it's nice to see you too. To introduce myself, my name is Leticia. I'm 32. I live in Rio, and I work with project management in IT area. I'm here in South and Talk since August this year. And let me see, I'm married. I don't have kids yet, and I like to travel, and I like to stay here in TT to improve my English as you, and I'm enjoying it. Very nice.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Leticia. So, Kelvin, your turn, please. I've never seen you before. It's nice to meet you also. And yeah, just introduce yourself for us, please.
Okay, nice to meet you too. My name's Kelvin. I am 22. I'm here, talking since August or September. I don't remember. On a couple of years or months,
Okay.
and I'm here to improve my English. Things that everyone is here improving English, turning more confident to talk with each other and natives too. I'm working as a senior software engineer, and I like to play video games, watch animes, TV series, and stay at home. I think is it.
Great, great. Nice, nice to meet you. And let's start our immersion today. Let's talk about it. Let's see what is the topic here. It is health consultation. Yes, I don't know you guys, but I hate to get sick and I don't like to go to the hospital, to make appointments, to do some take medicine also, but I hate that. But let's hear from you guys about the question number one. Luis, I think you are host also, yes?
No, I'm I'm
Are you
starting
training?
the process.
Are you training for that?
Yes,
Okay. Do you accept me, for example, now you lead this immersion
of
today?
course, of course.
Okay. Just
There's
pass
no problem.
ball to Luis, okay, guys?
Just a question, please. when I
Yeah.
finish the
No,
immersion, I
I will stay here with you just as a
ah
guest, you know?
okay, let's go.
Right?
Well,
Okay.
question number one. All right, Kelvin, could you read and answer for us, please?
Of course. What steps are typically followed during a standard medical consultation? I think that is the same steps in the entire Brazil country, but I won't confirm that. So in my city, when I stay in a public hospital like UPA, the first of all we get a form and we fill it with your name, some basically data like name, address, cell phone. After that, we get a queue to a nurse. She asks some questions what we are feeling, take your pressure, or heart bite. I don't know if bite means exist, and after that, they evaluate our symptoms. If it's critical, it's not critical. So after that, they have someone that asking for each one in order of priority. So if I am critical, I am in the first place. So someone call me to meet the doctor. So basically is it.
Yes, very good. I was thinking about more something more close to the medical, but you remember something important about the process when you arrive in the hospital, for example. And you, Leticia?
Yes, I just think about you with like the medical process, not the bureaucracy, you know. So I was wondering if you have scheduled the consultation. First, you have to tell the doctor what are your complaints and what then the doctor will examine. I don't know how I say this. You and give you some tests too and medicines. And if you need to go to the emergency, first you'll go through, um, I think it's screening, like triaging, you know, then you will be directed by the doctor and follow the same steps that I said. So I think about this process, you know.
Yes, it's very good. It's a very good point because Kelvin think about the process that it's very important, and you think about the when you schedule, for example. And you, Jose, what do you
Yeah.
think? Do you want to answer or?
Yeah, of course. Just to let the guys answer. But here in my city, it's not a good as I wanted. But yes, that why we have here, and just waiting for maybe 1, 2 hours in the line, and just waiting to get the constant, the exam. But yes, but all the time just looking for the sky and just thinking about I don't want to get sick because will be in a trouble, you know?
Yes, I remember right now that I'm living in a small city, and I'm sure that could be different because here we have just one hospital and not so big hospital. But here we have also something that I could call in Portuguese, postos de saúde, postinhos, and
Yes,
small, something like this. And you just want to wake up uh, too much early and go there, and you pass for a key queue or filler,
yes.
and you wait
uh,
also for a doctor to see you, to hear you about your symptoms and check your body pressure, something like this.
Yes,
Uh,
but nowadays just change. I mean, as you said, uh, in my city that I live, there is a tiny hospital, but we call now, like Kelvin said for us, is UPA. It's like UPA.
Ah, that's right. I here we don't have UPA. We have
Okay, if you have a
don't have.
headache, okay, if you have a headache, the rules go to the UPA,
Uh,
and there the medical and the doctor just analyze if you are maybe like need to go to the hospital or something like that.
okay, that's good. And can we go to the next question, Leticia?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to read the answer and choose someone,
Yeah,
please?
sure. Yes. How does a doctor usually begin a medical consultation? Um, Let me see. I guess uh, um, he will ask what are your complaints first, and then we'll diagnose you, maybe doing some physical tests during the consultation, and then he'll hear you and how about your the medications you are consuming, or if you have some family history about this complaint? Um, I think these kind of things. And then, after all, he'll give you some medicine to the treatment. And I think these the doctors doing in the consultation, maybe. And you, Kelvin.
Uh, yeah, I agree. Normally the doctor starts asking what you are feeling, then they start to ask more specific questions about the topic, like if always you are feeling this, it's in some occasions. Because recently I did so many exams because I had in the past, I don't know the word in English, but it's cardiac arrhythmia, arrhythmia cardíaca, and I did so many exams, and everyone started the medical asking, what are you feeling? And then I said, my heart started to accelerate, and after a few minutes they stop. So they ask more specific questions. What you are doing when it happens? It's only when you are moving, when you are nervous, or what happens when you are doing nothing. So I think it's this way. They start with basic questions and try to find out what you are feeling with more specific context and specific questions. And you, Jose?
Yeah, if you are like private doctor, it's good because, as you said, he gonna ask to you a lot of questions. But in a public hospital, okay, just don't know. I mean, yes, take some medicines and let's see your throat. Let's see if you have a fever. And yeah, but it's the pain. There is, there are so many cases that you have a great appointment in a public hospital. But uh, I have heard a lot about the public hospital. Unfortunately, it's like okay, they don't care about yourself, just something like that.
Yes, I I totally agree with all you. And sometimes I have the impression that the medicals don't hear us at, at least sufficiently. All right. This could happen in a private also, but it's more common probably in the public hospital because I don't know if they have a lot of people to check. I don't know exactly, but all right, sometimes I have the feeling that they don't hear us enough. And I have the feeling that sometimes don't go to the root cause of the problem, but that's okay. That's it for this question. And could we go to the next question?
Yes.
All right. What kind of question should I expect the doctor to ask about my symptoms? Well, very interesting question because it depends a lot of my feelings, how I'm feeling, how I feel. But I would like to hear questions about the root case, something that I answered in the question before. Because sometimes you have a fever, but I consider that it's important to know why do you have, not just you have. All right, something like this. I don't know. And you, Leticia, what do you think about?
I think maybe they will ask about how long have you been feeling these symptoms, like you said, and make thanks to these questions, right? Do you have these some family history about these symptoms, or making sure that he's hearing all appointments you have to say to diagnose you most certainly, you know. And that's what you said. Maybe they're not hearing us um, with all attention to do the certain diagnosis. And
Yeah.
you, Luis, and you, José, I'm sorry.
Yeah, as you said, how long have you been sick? And could be, for example, if anyone in your house have the same you, the same diseases, or I don't know, just see, I think there is some checklist that the doctor needed to follow. For example, you have already with a stomach ache, you could be, I don't know, take exam or something like that. But I think the most important question is about how long have you been sick? Yeah, Kelvin?
Yeah. And the question that the doctor should ask is to find out the root reason. However, as the other guy said, sometimes the doctors don't ask the amount of necessary questions. For example, if I go to the hospital and said that I have a headache, yeah, dor de cabeça, headache, I think. So that can be for so many reasons and totally different. Sometimes the medic only said, taking a dipyridone and everything will be okay. So I take this medicine. However, I improve a little bit. So but I still have this symptom. So the answer is depends of your symptoms, what you're feeling. However, the like Jose said, I think that the doctor have a checklist to try to find out more certainly what kind of disease you have.
Yes, I totally agree with both views. And a checklist is important. And I would like to add that without a checkup, we must trust in the experience of the medical. All right, something like this, because if you don't do exams, all right, you must trust in just that the doctor you said. And all right, sometimes could be good, but sometimes I don't know, maybe we need a little bit more attention, something like this that I would like to add in this question. And in the next question, could you read for us, Jose? please?
Yes, of course. Just to add something like if you are allergic, I mean is important also. Like
Yeah. And I
yes,
think that these have a difficult exam because it's something like that they will try to see if you they will put something in you and see if you will have a reaction and something like this.
Yes. In a couple of months ago, my husband was sick, and we went to the emergency, and the doctor asked him, "Okay, do you have some allergy or a medicine or something like that?" And he said, "Oh, no, just like springs, alimentation allergy, like shrimp and octopus and this thing." And okay, he continues to asking some um, about his disease and how this how he was feeling about, and medicates him. He does some exams there, and after to take the medicine, he had some allergy on his face, like uh, I don't
red
know, like
dot.
say placas. Yes,
Yeah,
it's like some bug was biting him. I don't
yeah,
know,
it's
and I said go to the doctor now and tell him about this. And and it was very kind of nervous because we didn't know about this allergy.
yeah,
And it was dipirona.
yeah.
And he never presented this allergy ever. And we don't know.
Yeah, just to figure out it. Yeah, I mean, just get shocked because, as you said, uh, Leticia husband's never facing that about some allergic medicine, but now just discover and okay, wait, I need to take care about something now because I don't know,
Yes,
just
thank God
something more
we were at
side
the,
of him.
sorry. Yes, yes, and thank God we were at the hospital.
Yeah, oh yes, sure. Okay, guys. Next one, let's see. Okay, number four. How do doctors diagnose a condition based on patient symptoms? Um, I think the first one is exam. The exam just show up the results about it. If you have some allergy or if you have some inflammation or if you have something like something like that. And I think it is the powerful tools that the hospital, the doctors have. I mean, machine and exam just is the best way to figure out what kind of disease are you feeling or you have. Yes, Leticia, do you agree? Or what is your point of view?
Yes, I agree with you. And adding some points, I think maybe performing an interview like a checklist we were saying in the other questions, and making sure that he's hearing the clinical history of the patient, and doing exams to confirm and do a better diagnosis about this.
Yeah, but
And you, Kevin?
yeah, just to
Yes,
add something, like uh, the doctor is no true enough if, for example, if you just say about, okay, I have a headache, stomach ache, or my shoulders hurt, something like that. Okay, I'll just take some medicine to you to buy. No, uh, you need to take exam, or just get the ball and just talk about the doctor. Okay, I need to take exam because I'm not here to kidding, to I don't know, because I love to be here, Just please let's take some exam because this is not I mean this is a life in a play.
And we
Okay,
want to know the root reason.
yes, of course.
Yeah. I think that we need the doctor should pass some exams to know the root cause and ask so many questions because sometimes we have a disease or a problem now for occasioned for some habits that we had in the past. For example, let's imagine someone with problems in your I forgot the name in your joelho. Someone's know how is joelho in English?
Knees, you could say
Knees,
knees.
thank you. You have a problem in your knees, and the doctor make some exams, see that the problem is because your knees are so weak, or you don't have, or you lost some cartilage, something like this, medical things. And okay, I have this now, but because I have this now, and you check uh, the patient habits, they have a habit to I don't know, carry so many weights because he working with construction, lifting weights, things like this. So we can know what is the problem now. However, it's good to know why this problem happens to.
Yes.
I totally agree with both you. And I would like to add that we must trust in the experience of the medical. I hope that I find someone with a lot of experience to take care of our lives, right? Something like this, and that's it. Can we? I think
Yeah, guys, just some secret to you, just about myself. When I was 18, 19, always Monday morning looking for go to the hospital to because to take some rest from work. I mean, just stay at home because and just like okay, I don't I am under the weather. Under the weather, I'm not feeling well, and I needed to. I don't know, doctor. Please, give me some. I don't know, like I completely forget in Portuguese also. It's like the
atestado.
piece of paper that you present to a company to stay home, because ah, yes, just just do that. I don't know you guys, but in back in the days in my life, I did.
Very good. And when you when you went to the hospital, you got it
Yeah,
works. You
yes,
find
it works. It
the
works. Just yeah, okay. My arm is hurty. Please help me. I need to take a rest. And okay, but yeah, I mean, I know that it's like it's not a thing that I try to teach. For example, my kids or my something like that. But when I was teenager, I mean, I did something or I did things that I just put in my mind and say, "Oh my goodness, I don't believe it. I didn't, or I don't believe that I did it."
yes. How many days in the average did you get?
Yeah, it's like
Just
almost 10 to 12 because it is that it like there is some it's not like more than I think 15 days. If you, for example, got or get more, you need to go to the government place to the government is responsible to pay you. It's I don't know how can I say in English that, but it's something like that. To
yeah,
you just stay 15 days. If you need more, okay, just far away the company and uh, try to fix that with a government.
yeah. Very good. 12, 10, 12 days. Not
Yeah,
so bad. Not so bad.
not so bad, but
What what is the
yeah,
name of the hospital? After send me the address. So no,
yeah, it's like
not the
a, yeah. It's like teenager things that I have some friends that did also the same things, and
That's right. Can we go to the next question? I think,
yeah.
right? Number 5. All right, someone wants to read and answer for us, or can I read?
I can.
Let's go,
Uh,
please.
what role does the physical examination play in a medical consultation? Physical examination. I think it's for find out to which part of your body uh, was the problem, is the problem, because we have each part of our body have more specific parts. For example, recently I had I don't know English a tomography of my brain, and okay, let's see, because I fall, so I hit my head in the floor. So the doctor asked me for do tomography. So, okay, it's to see if everything's okay in my brain, and it has so many parts. I get the exam result. I understand nothing. Our brain has so many layers and so many parts. We think, okay, can have a problem on the brain, but however, which part of this brain? So I think it is for each part of your body. If you get any part and take exam that show it more closely, we see that have so many small tiny parts that compose this organism.
Yes, that's right. I think that I'm trying to think about an example. All right. I think that if you need to go to the an orthopedist, it's important to be a physical examination. All right. Probably the medical will check your movements, will check your bones, something like
Yeah.
this, or if you must to do some checkup in your eyes, for example, must be in a not exactly physical examination, but at least you must go to the doctor presently. But I think that there is some kind of consultations that could be in a remote way, not exactly a physical examination. And you, Leticia, what do you think about?
Depends on your thing, maybe.
Mhm.
And the physical examination allows you, the doctor, to confirm what diagnosis they suspect in the during the consulting, and it's a fast way, I think, to confirm this. Maybe if is on your some part of your body or something like that, and with no, it's not necessary to spend more money to doing another exam, but in I think 100% of the time, the doctor will pass you another exam to confirm the physical examination. Um, but I think that's it. And you, Jose, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I think physical examination just playing a role. I mean, just to, for example, if you need to stay in a hospital, the next doctor just get the paper and just read about it, uh, your points. I mean, what you are uh, doing there or something like that, just to get information, just to uh, to advance it to another doctor, or as you said, just put some records, something like that. I think that I, I'm not I'm not a good to as a rate to a doctor to appointment.
Yes, but that's good. That's good. Well, let's go to the next question. We have time, I think, or no? What all you think about? Can we go?
Yeah, we have 4 minutes.
Let's go to the next question. Number 6. How should I prepare for a medical consultation to make it as effective as possible? What do you think about Jose?
Yeah, this question number 6. I mean, I don't know if you have some ritual to do like a good appointments. Just if you are feeling under the weather, just go to the hospital and say what you are feeling. I don't know if you have some ritual to do that. What about you, Kevin?
Yeah, I think that don't have a ritual too, but I think that we should do to know and to become the how, the consultation more effectively is observe more yourselves because oh I am feeling this for a couple of weeks. However, I only ignored it. I let it go. So sometimes I start to feeling so it's so hard. The disease increased so much because I only ignore it, or I don't notice it because I don't know. However, we feeling it, think it's normal something. So I think if we observe ourselves more and see and let's find out if everything is wrong with us, go to the hospital. I know that there is so many people that don't like hospital or avoid so much to go for a doctor. But if we're feeling something wrong, we need to go. And you, Leticia, what do you think?
I agree with you. We need to observe ourselves and make sure that, okay, it's the time to go to the doctor and thinking about your symptoms and tell the doctor the truth about your symptoms. We sometimes we um, tell him less than we are feeling about and take notes about what the doctor will say to us to rise up, maybe. And I think that's it. And you, Luis?
Well, I agree with both you, and Kelvin said something important because sometimes we feel something bad in a couple of weeks. I'm sure that there's not draw a line exactly. Oh, you are feeling this, and this is not so important, and this is important. That is no, but it's important to pay attention with ourselves. And when I go to the doctor, I try to describe all the feelings, and I try to do something related to the root cause. All right, I try to describe something that could help more than the pain, eventually the pain that I'm feeling, something like this. And well, our time are ending. I think that we must finish right now, and there is a link on the chat for a survey. And if you have some time, please answer this question and take make your tips, suggestions, good and bad impressions. Feel free to say something that could help us to improve. And thank you all. Thank you all to be here to talk. And that's it.
Okay,
Thank you,
guys. See you
guys.
Thank
then.
you,
Bye bye.
everyone.
See
See
Thank
you,
you.
you,
Goodbye.
guys.
Luis.
See you.
Kevin. Thank you, Leticia.